Hi, my name is James Edwards. Once upon a time, I used to be a professional wrestler. On July 14th, I stepped back into the ring for the first time in a long time to wrestle the Australian Gothic Heritor. Now, Mr. Heritor, I saw your little cute, fancy little digs that you made at me on your Facebook page, and I saw your little cute promo on the YouTube talking about the NHPW Hi-Fi title situation, which is going to be resolved in August. And then you made your little jokes about me and my little purple spandex, which looks a hell of a lot more manly and more masculine than black emo spandex, by the way. More on that, get a shave, because your little bum fluff, ghosty, fake ID little thing you got going on ain't fooling anyone. July 14th, I get back into the ring for the first time in a long time. And I'm going to show the people who haven't seen me wrestle before just what I'm capable of. And Heritor, for all of your jokes, for all of your little games, for all of your cute little catchphrases and sound bites, when you get in the ring with me, what do you got to back it up with? Nothing. Just you, me, 4 ropes around us, and you're trapped. Now, I guess people are asking, why the Heritor? Why, in my first match back for a long time, am I wrestling the Heritor? Quite simple. Back in my 20s, wrestling was my life. I gave everything to wrestling. Wrestling was up there, and then my job, and then my wife was a distant third. How she put up with me, I'll never know, but she's still there, and thank God for it, because a few years ago, she gave me the most wonderful thing any woman can give a man, and gave me my beautiful baby boy, baby James. Anyway, he turned 5 not long ago, and in May I took him to watch the NHPW show to show him a little bit of what Daddy used to do. He knows that Daddy was a wrestler, and he's been told that Daddy was good, but he's never seen Daddy wrestle, so I thought I'd show him some of the other wrestlers. We went there and he loved all the big bright lights and all the wrestlers and their fancy gear and all the sound and the music. But then the Heritor came in. And the Heritor came in doing his very poor song and dance routine. And James looked at me and he looked up at me and said, "Daddy, I need to wee." And I looked at him and looked at the Heritor and said, "Baby James, so do I." And we came back, and the Heritor's still carrying on with his crap song and dance routine. Macarena died a long time ago, mate. And James looked at me and he says, "Did you really do that, Dad? Is that what you did?" I said, "No, Daddy wrestled. Daddy wrestled." And he looked at the Heritor, and he looked at me, and he shrugged his shoulders and just carried on. He's 5, so I'm not really sure what he's thinking, but I've got this thing in my head that just says, he doesn't respect you anymore. You need to get back in that ring and earn your son's respect and teach Heritor that professional wrestling is more than just a crappy song and dance routine. So July 14th, Heritor, you're getting in the ring with James Edwards. Back in my day, wrestling up and down the East Coast in Melbourne, Sydney and Canberra, I wrestled some of the absolute best that this country had to offer, and I took them to the absolute limit. Now, I'm older now, I'm 35, got a couple of grey hairs, got a few wrinkles, and the belly's a little bit bigger. But July 14th, you're running right into a brick wall. And you can forget about the NHPW Hi-Fi title situation in August, because after July 14th, all you're going to be worrying about is how in God's name you are going to get off your back after I count you 1, 2, 3, and you're staring at the lights and you're thinking to yourself, "Well, really shouldn't have made those funny clever little remarks on my little Facebook page. Shouldn't have made those cute little digs on my YouTube video." Because James Edwards, he's the real deal. And July 14th, everyone else is going to find out. You haven't seen me before, I'm the real deal. If you have seen me before, you know what to expect. And you're going to find out James Edwards can still go. July 14th, James Edwards is coming back. I never handed my torch over. I never passed my torch to anyone. Someone thought they took it from me. July 14th, I'm taking it back.